What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. You guys, welcome to our first annual YouTube Spirit Week. It has been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day so far. If you guys have not seen some of the videos that are out there, go ahead and check them out. Today is Motivational Monday, and the motivation is what? Popping. Not only from the content creators, YouTubers out here, but you guys are in these comments. In these comments, y'all, you guys are really, really encouraging each other, encouraging the YouTubers, encouraging me. Like, I'm telling you, this is going to be an awesome, awesome week. And today just proves it. I want to go ahead and let you know that if you are new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit that notification bell, because the first annual YouTube Spirit Week is going to be jumping. And you don't want to miss not one moment of it. So hit that notification bell on all of the videos that you watch, so that you can continue to get content throughout the week and get notified when that content is going to drop. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up. You already know what that means on these YouTube streets. It's all about value and appreciation for that which you like. So the more you like, the more it's valued and appreciated, and we get recognized. Also, comment down below. I want to tell you guys something. I have not been able to give long dissertations in the comments like I used to do, because life happens, you get busy. But I want y'all to know that I read all my comments. I like and I answer, when I can. And also, um I remember your comments are important to me. And I have a comment here that I wrote down many months ago that was left to me by one of my favorite subscribers. And it says, "Until the lion tells his own tale of the hunt, the story will always glorify the hunter." And that's from one of my favorite subscribers, Badu. And I wrote that down, and I keep it by my bed. And I wanted to show you guys this, because I wanted you guys to know that even though I may not have something to say beyond the like a lot of times right away, it doesn't mean that what you said has not had impact on me, and I have not seen it, and I do not know. I do. And a lot of you who follow me on my lives on Tuesdays, I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you by your comments, okay? All right, so let's get into this Motivational Monday. Let's talk about it. A lot of you have heard me talk about sort of a mantra of mine, a way of life, a lifestyle of how I do things, and that is, you have to be able to see the God in every situation. You guys have heard me say that before, and maybe you, like I did when God first gave it to me, you oversimplify it, or not oversimplify it, but you simplify it and compartmentalize it. So you have a snapshot that you can whip out and understand, which is think positive, or, um, you know, be positive, right? And that is a very simple way, I guess, of saying things. But for me, as I began to walk through my life and continue on my journey, and adversity would come here and there, sometimes consistently, back to back to back to back to back. And I began applying this mantra like a salve, like a balm. There's a balm in Gilead. Okay, like a antibiotic cream. You know what I mean? When I began to apply it to every situation, every conundrum, every speed bump, every roadblock, every bit of anxiety, you know what I mean? Every bit of depression that creeps in and tells you that you're not where you should be, that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that they're against you, that they all want you to fail, that you should take your own life, that you should leave this earth, that you serve no purpose here. You put this salve on it. You put this balm on it. Okay? And I promise you, it's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. You have to be able to see the God in every situation, even as it applies to your children. A lot of people will tell you your children are strange and they are weird and they talk crazy and they do strange things and they act this way and they act that way. And that's not quite normal. Like, that's not quite right. Well, when you begin to see the God in your child, you'll realize that they are acting and behaving according to their purpose. And it's not until we tell them, no, you can't do that. No, you can't dress like that. No, you can't love that person. No, you can't be that creative, that they start to have a lot of issues, because we're not allowing them to soar. We're not allowing them to grow. We're not allowing them to expand in their purpose, which is what they're supposed to do as they grow, as they become of age. They're supposed to expand and grow in their purpose. You have to be able to see the God in every situation, even your own children. Okay, you can apply this mantra to everything, and not only just apply it, but look for it. Look for it. Look for the God in you being late. Look for the God in you getting fired. Look for the God in tragedy. Look for the God in your adversity. Okay, look for God. Look for God in your little baby. Huh? Look for God in your little baby. Yeah, the one that keep you up all night. Huh? The one that won't sleep, the one that don't follow no schedule but they own. Look for the God in that. Look for the God in it. Look for it. You'll find it. Look for it. Okay? Okay? Look for the God in how you were raised. Even if you were brutalized, even if you were demoralized, look for the God in your survival. Look for the God in your scars, in your wounds of your life. It changes things, because once you see the God in a situation, it's like taking a big pile of poop and putting a rose on top. Somehow it's not as poopish, is it? Still stinks. Okay, but wow, look at the petals on that rose. Boy, I tell you what. Yeah, it's poop to you, but it's fertilizer to the rose. Okay. Oh, and before you know it, you got some rare roses that don't grow nowhere else but inside your own poop. Right? I mean, it's a joke, right? But you get what I'm saying. And then I'm going to tell you a quick little story, and then I'm going to be done. A good girlfriend of mine who's a nurse um had this car, a little Mini Cooper, coming down the road. Tire blows out. This on 285. Now, y'all, anybody who live in Georgia, y'all know 285 at Spaghetti Junction is no joke. Okay, it's not for the faint of heart. Okay, must be brave. Well, her tire blows out. She spins. Now, a Mini Cooper is low to the ground. It's designed not to flip over. Okay, so it's hugging the ground, but it's spinning. Traffic is still coming. She's spinning. She said she was so frightened. She was so afraid that she just began praying, God, don't let me hit nobody and don't let nobody hit me. And she's waiting. She's waiting for, I mean, the way she described it, she's waiting for this car to hit what it's going to hit and to implode, and then she's going to be with the Lord. Okay, it was one of those situations that as soon as that tire blew and she began to spin, and cars spinning behind her and spinning past her, and she said the Lord stopped that car in mid spin, right on the wall, and just kissed the wall. Okay, and so she sat there. She's turned the wrong way in traffic. No, she's turned the right way in traffic. But she gets out and the car is there on the side. And this couple, she said, we saw you. The couple stopped to help her. She said a Caucasian couple stopped to help her. And the Caucasian couple said, we saw you spinning out. And And we stopped to see if you were okay. We saw you stop, and we decided to come and see if you were okay. Now, they in traffic too. Everybody's in traffic. Now, fortunately, this is later in the evening. So this is like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. So it's not as much traffic, but still, okay. Now, so you got two Caucasians that stop to help this black woman, and they get out, they come, and the wife gets in the car, and the husband's checking out the vehicle and trying to make sure everything's okay. And the lady's comforting her, and she told the lady, "I'm fine." She said, "I don't know why I wasn't shocked. I was just, for some reason, I was just fine." And she said the lady, thinking she's comforting her, begins talking, and she tells her that they are up here from somewhere like Waycross, Georgia, Columbus, Georgia, because her mom is here in the city, and she uh is transitioning, and she has hospice, and this woman has been working her full-time job, and then she and her husband driving up at night to take care of her mom, and then driving back down in the morning and going to work. And she said, um you know we're looking for somebody to take care of my mom, and we were just coming back from seeing her and on our way back home. And so my girlfriend said, "Huh, I have a friend that owns a home health agency. I will give her your number. You give me your number, and I'll give her your number, and vice versa, help you guys exchange numbers, connect you guys." And the woman said, "Oh, no, you don't have to do that. I'm not, what I'm saying, I didn't stop to help you so you can help me." And she said, "You're so calm." And she said, my girlfriend said, "Well, why not? Why wouldn't I help you?" Okay. And so um, the police come, and the policeman is very nice, but the Caucasian woman will not leave her. She won't leave her because she said, "You can never trust these police. We're not going to leave you. We're going to wait here till the tow truck get here." And that's what they did. The policeman came around, and he said, "Ma'am, you're very lucky. We don't know how this happened. We hope that, you're fine, that you're okay." Very, very nice police officer. And I forget what it was she said that he said to her, but she said something to him, and it threw him for a loop. He wasn't really sure how she, you know, being in it, and it went on like that, from the woman that and her husband that stopped to help her, to the police officer, to the tow truck driver. It went on like that. Each person she had something for. Each person she had something for. Unbeknownst to her, unbeknownst to them, each person she had something for. Okay? Whether it was a word, a telephone number, a knowledge, whatever, encouragement, whatever it was, each person that she encountered as a result of this car losing a tire and spinning out on 285, which is 5 lanes of traffic, and kissing that wall, and being totaled out, by the way, completely totaled. Still cranked, still started, drove it up on the lift, on the tow truck, but it was totaled. Okay? This was a car she was trying to get out from under, because when she bought it, it was a lemon. All right? And she was having a hard time with it. Okay, so now you get where I'm going with this. You see what's happening with this? God will take one thing. This is why he's so awesome. This is why he reigns supreme. This is why he is the beginning and the end of a thing. This is why he's salve. This is why he's balm. This is why it applies to every situation in your life. Because he will take a blowed out tire on a piece of car, okay, and bless a woman that needs care for her aging and dying mother. Okay, he will bless the husband of that woman to see, okay, caring and loving and nurturing in a human, even though the skin is brown. Okay, he will take a police officer okay, who is on his last leg, and give him a word of encouragement. Okay, he the same thing he do for the police officer he did for the tow truck driver. And to boot, she drives a 2017 Mini Cooper now. Ah! Listen, you can focus on the car accident, or you can focus on the God within that thing, within that incident. You can focus on it, or you can focus on what God is doing in spite of it, because of it. All right? This is what it's about. This is why we are here. This is why we matriculate on this earth. Okay? It's not to grumble, it's not to complain, and that's not to say you can't mourn. That's not to say you can't grieve. That's not to say you can't vent. That's not to say that. It's okay to acknowledge the situation, but you can't let that situation become a weight. You can't let it become a burden and pull you down. You can't sit around and say, I almost died 2 weeks ago. My car tire blew out and I just I don't even want to drive anymore. I don't even want to be on the road. I don't even trust these cars. I'm working. You know what I'm saying? You can stay there, or you can say, my God, you would take a blown tire. Okay, you would take a blown tire and comfort and encourage and help and uplift. How is it possible? It is possible if you look for it. If you look for the God in every situation, it will set the temperature. If you look for the God in every situation, it'll explain a lot about your babies. It'll explain a lot about your child. If you look for the God in every situation, he'll let you know if Tyrone is the man for you. He'll let you know. And you know what? Soon as he lets you know, you'll be able to let that person go so sweetly and so smoothly, go on about their business. You don't have no ill feelings. You don't have you don't wish no bad on them. It just is what it is. And I see that you're a good person, but you're not good for me. If you're looking for the God in the situation, a lot of times when you look for the God in the situation, it exposes the devil in the room. Okay, and a good case of this, a good example of this is Donald Trump. I was so depressed when Donald Trump got into office. I mean, it just took me aback. I could not believe that God would let this villainous individual into office. But if Donald Trump had never been elected, we would never have uncovered how many snakes, how much evil, the light would never have been cast down into the shadows of evil and debauchery that's going on in our government and our White House. We would have never known. We would have never known. As American people, we would have never known. Okay, there was whisperings about Flynn. It wasn't until Donald Trump brought him on board that the truth about Flynn was really, really fully fleshed out and revealed. Okay? Learn to see the God in the situation. Good situation, bad situation, learning to see the God in the situation. Okay? It changes things. It changes how much energy you put into things. It changes how much weight you take on from a situation. A lot of times things happen and we just take the weight of it on, and when you see what God is doing in the situation, you're able to let stuff go. I see what you're doing here, God. I see what you're working. And so I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you guys learned something from this. I hope you learned a little bit more about why I say this and what I mean when I say this. And I hope you guys begin to apply it in your own day-to-day life. Just no matter what it is, if you're having trouble on your job, if you're having trouble in your home, if you're having trouble with a situation, if it's your car going out, if your brakes is bad, if you you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that is frustrating you, that is putting a speed bump, a roadblock, a mountain, is dampening the situation, ask God what he's doing in the middle of that situation, and ask him what his purpose for you is in that situation, and see won't he answer. See won't he show you. Okay, you guys let me know what you think. Please put it down below. I am so excited about the comments. Okay, you guys, tomorrow, another day of Spirit Week. I look forward to seeing you then. Until next time, honeybees. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Allah.